To new details in the case of Luigi Mangione. Friday, he pleaded guilty to federal stalking charges in the killing of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. He addressed the court saying in part, "I shot Mr. Thompson in Manhattan and he died. I knew what I was doing was illegal," end quote. Sentencing is set for December 18th. His attorneys are now asking a judge to throw out the second-degree murder and weapons charges in his state case.
It was a single tragic event, yet he's being prosecuted twice for the same conduct. He's been treated differently from every other defendant charged with this offense in New York. However, thankfully, New York law does not allow this.
Manhattan District Attorney's Office signaling Friday that it would fight to see its prosecution proceed. Former federal prosecutor Neama Rahmani is joining me right now. All right, Neama, so, does this guilty plea in federal court make it harder, if not impossible, for New York State to pursue its case against Mangione?
Fred, it does, and this may ultimately go down as one of the most botched federal prosecutions in American history. And this is why. Normally, there's no prohibition on separate state and federal prosecutions. We've seen it time and time again. Recently, Derek Chauvin for the murder of George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery there in Atlanta, going back to the officers who beat Rodney King. But New York is unique. New York has a specific state law that prohibits a second prosecution in New York State court for the same criminal act or occurrence. So if the federal stalking is part of the same criminal act as the state murder, guess what? Those state murder charges go away. Really, the defense set a trap for the feds here, and they walked right into it. I can't believe they did this. And then really went to the public yesterday and did a victory lap when they may have completely undermined the state case.
So New York prosecutors say they're going to fight this. They want to proceed. How will they carry out this battle?
Well, they're going to fight it, and as soon as Luigi Mangione pleaded guilty in federal court yesterday, without a plea agreement, by the way, Karen Friedman and Mark Agnifilo, two of the best, they filed a motion to dismiss in state court. Now, that motion will be heard and likely will push the September 8th state trial date back because obviously there's been opposition, a reply, oral argument. This is a dispositive motion. But Fred, even if the motion is denied by the state judge, now there's an unnecessary issue on appeal if Mangione is convicted in state court. And there's so many mistakes made by the feds here. First, they filed this case after the state in violation of their own internal policy. It's called the Pettit policy. They tried to seek the death penalty. Pam Bondi came out and had a press conference. That didn't work. The death penalty was struck down. Then they had the federal murder charges dismissed, the federal firearms charges dismissed. Had they just appealed to the Second Circuit and put the federal case on hold, we wouldn't really have an issue here. Because the bottom line is this: if the feds go second, there's no double jeopardy issue. If the feds go first, there is a potential double jeopardy issue that they created. If I was the Manhattan DA, I would be furious here.
Yeah, all right, we'll leave it there for now. Neama Rahmani, always great to see you. Thanks so much.
Talk soon.